Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland of it all, one we want now. Fame will approach. In the northwest stands a lens fighting for the Deutsche Sache called the German army. He is setting forth with the 90th Panzergrenadier Division here. Whereas in the southeast is Monseigneur Nathan, back from his exile on Corsica, possibly. Fighting here for the British Empire, here with the 7th Armoured Division, the Desert Rats. We got Australian Defence, we got double sappers. We got stiff upper lips as he moves forwards. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous and absolutely heroic support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making these videos possible, and a big thanks for commenting and liking on them. Helps out immensely as well, since YouTube otherwise tends to try and, bury me. So, Dingo there for Nathan, as he sets up with the sappers here. We got double Panzergrenadiers there for Lens, setting out there with the counter-decay bolt-action rifles. We got the Dingo right about ready here for Nathan, rushing out there for the glory of the British Empire. Interesting enough, now, I'm not seeing any Australians right off the bat, which tend to be one of the primary reasons you do go for this battle group. But of course, versus the DAK, you don't want to get too many of them either, because you will need counters for light vehicles. Besides, just in case you need something besides the 2-pounder gun. But Dingo there's going in hard, possibly also rushing in here in anticipation of, say, a bike here out of Lens. Who can blame Nathan? There you go, Panzers the Dingo there, fire going on there. We do get a section there, regular on for Nathan, no Australians for him. Panzers there for the sappers, immediately dropping Reginald there like a sack of potatoes. And we do get a bite now actually from Lens, interesting enough, once he sees opponent's Dingo, which it's a bit interesting. You'd normally not go for it. Yeah, there we go. I think that was a cancel there. As his mind registered what his hands was doing there. Was like, what are you doing, hand? Stop clicking on bikes. We don't need bikes right now. And instead goes for the Panzergrenadier. Good job there, Lens' brain. Good job catching his hand there in the act. Sappers busy up north there.
Panzergrenadiers have assembled.
Third Panzergrenadier squad out there.
Location captured. Panzergrenadiers standing by.
So that is a lot of infantry up for Lens so far versus not nearly as much infantry out of Nathan. Dingo there, sappers rushing back section on the cutoff point here. German forces sweeping southwards. We got the Schützenmine 42. Or Infantry Mine 42. One of its major features was it was largely made out of wood and other non-ferrous metal materials, which means non-metallic. It's just a fancier way of saying that, and basically means minesweepers have a really, really hard time picking up on it. It was also designed not to kill, but rather to maim. So, in many ways, it was a very innovative mine, but it's probably not the way most people want innovation to happen. Another Panzer squad in there for Lens. Dingo charging in at the Panzer Pionier. A lot of infantry, very infantry ability out of the DAK player. No 250 half-tank, which definitely stands a bit like most. It's typically like a mix of half-tanks and infantry out of your average DAK player, but Lens is just going harder than infantry, so thumbs up to him. Nathan's got more sections, again worth noting, still no Australians. Perhaps he was bitten by one when he was younger. And of course, traumatized ever since, refused to have anything to do with anything Australian. Who knows? Panzer there taking heavy damage. We got Jürgen and Friedrich there dropping down up north. We got the few hitting base here being hit. We got Light Pod Company here. Friedrich goes down. Here's where we got Thomas there, expiring. Section moving forward to Dingo racing. We got veterans on that Dingo already. Yes, what was that? Sappers rushing in further, applying pressure here to the northern supply lines. Panzer Pioneer moving out. Light Support Company almost done. And we got the platoon command post there for Nathan and the 7th Armoured Division, number 2 company, in the face of the German 3rd Panzergrenadier Company. A lot of troops, any reinforcement, fuel upon their hit. Very good work there by Nathan. Attacking from various angles, making it harder, of course, for Lens to put up like a cohesive defense. Dingo rushing in. We got one recce package up there for Nathan. That is Scopely Enfields plus a few other bits and bobs. Bought the chaps. Panzer being caught out there with the Lee Enfield scoped version there. We got a Humber on the way there for Nathan to put pressure against those Black Jerrys. Cause a lot of infantry, certainly invites a Humber. Of course, he has to be mindful of saving a fast Achtard or anything else that which could quickly turn his Humber into a bit of a dumper. Oh, and there goes sectioning the mine there. But only one casualty. Sappers in the south here, drawing German attention. Interesting enough, he's not grabbing the fuel point right outside of his base there. Possibly an oversight, to put it generously. And we got the Humber armored car right here for Nathan to hunt down those Jarries. Still no battle group for Lens. Interesting choice here. I mean, could be battlefield espionage, could be armored support, could be town combined arms. So typically, you see that one pick. Okay, there you go. There's battlefield espionage. Got the 250-3 Funk Panzerwagen.
Territory lost! Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Southwards. Got the 2-pounder gun here ready. Humber Dingo moves centerwards. Nathan committing more forces to such a push. Lens still not grabbing northern fuel point. Got a Panzer group out here. Might also upgrade this one as opposed to the Funk Panzerwagen if he so desires. If he so dreams of it. And the southeast sapper spotted by German troops here. Lens certainly taking a very careful approach not to get caught up close by the sappers. And Nathan now pushing for the fuel point. 250 moving in, and we do get the 250-3 conversion. Artillery called in. Panzer engaging the sappers. Gun here for the Humber. Several hits from the Panzerjägers. Panzerbuchse do a lot of damage here to the armored car in the south. Sappers sneaking in there. Panzer flanking in here. And we see Nate's push here. Very much turning pear-shaped, and a quick withdrawal here is ordered. But at least it suffered fairly minimal damage and casualties. And there we go. 250-3 ready. Mounting a big old bet frame radio antenna there. Southern pointing cease for the sappers. There you go. Support elements up there can go for flak feelings. Pack 38s. And of course, we'll also move straight up for the Panzer commander. But there you go. Troops there being supported by it. Dingo engaging. Dynamics of the way. The Germans were big fans of infiltration tactics, by the way. It was very much part of their overall offensive strategy and tactics, but that said, obviously would not involve massive radio wagons there around it. Obviously trying to make it otherwise work, I think, would probably be a bit tricky. Didn't also counters German infantry just easily about well camouflaged, in a sense. And of course, it wasn't just the Germans that operated about, the Japanese, for example, also big fans of infiltration tactics, and I believe the Soviets at times also were as well, at least some of the more elite units also employ those tactics. And for the Germans in particular, it was like, and the Japanese, big on these infiltration-style tactics for attacking. Humber there getting sniped out with the armored car. There you go. Catching the 250-3 here. Lenz getting a bit eager with his 250-3. And Nathan, of course, Nathan becoming very interested in just blowing that thing apart. But he does lack a bit more force to break through with here. And we got smoke deployed there by the Humber. Nice work. Thumbs up. Map control-wise, it's a bit 50-50 split, with a slight lead here towards Nathan in terms of resources, though his opponent, of course, does have the victory point lead, and he still hasn't grabbed that fuel point. That's a bit of a slip. Still, ammunition's been utilized. We got machine guns on the way there for Nathan of the more medium kind, and we got light machine guns there for Lens. And flares, there you go, 250 spotted here. Nice use there of the smoke. Oh, well, flares and the entertainer there. Thumbs up to Nathan. Fixing up the Humber. German infantry engaging the Reiki section. Panzer in front heading northwards here. Perhaps looking to get that fuel point back. Pack 38 for Lens. Humber Dingo providing fire support. That punching heavy damage. A lot of damage inflicted. In the south side here, sappers the Panzer gun dealer. A lot of damage. There you go. We got a Sri Lankan Nathan not paying attention. Suffers a fair bit of damage there. The high explosives just rip through his sappers.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
253 slightly falling back. Panzerjägers there trying to keep the British at bay. Humber pushing further, hit backed up with the 2-pounder gun here. Pack 38 being moved in. The 250 for now is staying in one piece here despite Nathan's best attempts here. Panzer is rushing forward to the machine guns. And there you go, anti-tank incendiary munitions ready for Lens. Panzerjägers there being mauled. DAK reinforcing healing. Panzers are getting absolutely destroyed. Their lens need to retreat them. Ooh. Theoretically, I think there's a chance here of taking out... Oh, moving in the 253 there is very bolty out of lens. But then again, you might be using it as bait to catch Humber there with the Pack 38. There we go. And we got the incendiary round there for lighting things up. But there you go. Get to the stashing in here. Ignoring the Panzers risking gas. The 250 or the Humber to get the white there. That ended up being pretty decent there for Nathan. Took out the 250-3 and the Panzerjäger squad. That does slightly hurt Lenzi a bit. So not too shabby there. Nice push out of the British. German lines, of course, are going to slightly suffer from that. I imagine they will replace it. Most players tend to do when they go for that. Up north, Panzer Pioneer continue to enjoy a nice, quiet day without getting shot at by the English. You know, Frederick, I've always wanted to see the Italian countryside without getting shot at by the English. You know, me too, Friedrich, me too. Hopefully the British won't come along and spoil this moment. Oh, Seville, I'm sure. Any moment now. Got the section between forts here. Total of 3 recce sections out of Nathan. Not a single Australian. Those Aussies must have bitten him quite hard. But there you go. Pushing up north here again. Looking to exploit here what it is Nathan perceives as the weaker link here in Lenz's lines, and so far it would appear to be that. He is finally committing more troops here. It's also worth noting here, though, he's got 4 squads of, Panzer Grenadiers, but no veteran squad would upgrade. Definitely no oversight, because A, they get a 6th guy, which, has a lot of direct benefits, but they also, gain experience bonuses and become harder to hit. So it's like, if you're going to go for, 4 Panzer Grenadier squads as the DAK, you really want the, that veteran squad to upgrade. Similar type of that, give them up, you're going for 4 Panzer Grenadier squads. There, you'll want the officers' quarters. Period. 2-pounders, Vickers on the move there. Company command post almost done there. South side, German fuel. Hitting the fuel point there. Nathan the thing at the opposite of the map there. Cheeky out of both. Center there, seeing a bit of swing around here. 250 moving in. And of course, another 250-3. Leichtes Infanterieschütz. Very good in this map due to the very narrow size of it. Like, you can easily fire from there and cover a good chunk of the map. I still have very, very bad memories of this map in CoH3. Back when the British could just post a mortar pit inside their own base and cover most of the map. That was truly god-awful. One of the very reasons I really, really do not like this map. I mean, CoH3 is just those exceedingly bad memories. And there you go. Massive hit there from the high explosive shells. Right into the midst of the British there. Giving Nathan short a few Tommies there. And Nathan now struggling a bit more here. We got that one poking forwards again. Feels very ambitious with this. Needs to be a bit careful, honestly. And there you go, withdrawing the Dingo. Thumbs up. Good unit preservation. Obviously, Nathan, I imagine, would have liked it more had he also been able to keep his Humber alive for this long. But at the same time, I still think that was a pretty good trade he managed with it. There you go, nice flank of the vacancy with the Panzer Grenadiers here. Artillery fire as well there. Good chance scoring a wide pit, and it's just beyond the reach of Nathan's easily protected. Of course, there's still troops nearby. Panzer's moving in. 250-3 further up support here. Foot guards from Nathan. And go managed to make off with the machine gun here. But he loses the section.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Not great there for Nathan, but obviously beats his opponent getting that Vickers machine gun. Foot guards halfway done here. Nathan's still struggling with fuel here. It's going to take a bit of a while to get there. And we got the Panzerarmee Commando out of lens. Thumbs up. Up north hitting the victory point here and the fuel munitions point.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
Foot guards right around the corner here for Nathan.
Utility vehicle standing by.
Not much having battle group wise though.
Lost.
They got the foot guards with the Thompsons and with the bazookas. Now, I don't think the British really received many, if any, bazookas. There's a reason they'd have started developing the Piat, and it was probably because the Americans were not keen on sharing. Because even though they're allies, there's definitely a sense of antagonism to some degree there between the British and the Americans. North here, Panzerpionier pushed back. Telephone then the Vickers. Again, using the 2-pounder gun fairly aggressively here. Vickers getting mauled. Panzers the counter-attacking. Finally got veteran squads up for Lens here. Thumbs up, grenades, machine gun fire there, gammon bombs being lobbed. German infantry there suffering massive amount of damage. Sappers closing in, bazooka fire there. Veterans on the 250-3. Enemy got fire here out of Nathan, slamming into the German positions here. Doing a fair bit of damage. Foot guards following up here. Need to get the ambulance and the 250-3 out there before they become wreckage. 2-pounder gun moving in. Troops are being pinned down. Foot guards keep cutting down the Germans before the very sights here. Brutal push here, really leaving Lenz's center line here tattered. And now we got the Crusader tank on the way there for Nathan. Good guards moving forwards, gammon bomb the Leichters Infanterie Geschützaktion, trying for that wipe here, but end up being a waste of munitions there for Nathan. And invent fresh panzer guns there, somewhat fresh at least, halt the British advance there, but still. Good push there, though, of course, needs to still grab some points. It's not going to matter too much. Panzerpionier northwards here. Crusader tank there, right around the corner. Lens here. Bit away from a Panzer III, but not too far away. There you go, Crusader Mark II. Sappers heading southwards. Recce section catching the Panzerpionier. Enforcing healing. He's going to do a bit of repair then the Crusader tank, and an old Cold War 1 returning ability there for the British. I don't know if they actually did something like that in the actual one. I'm not entirely sure how they would done it. So it's a bit of a weird one. I mean, I suppose the best you can compare is like just, you know, improvised armor, I suppose. Oh well. 250-3 that continues to coordinate efforts, I guess. Crusaders in the end, and we got the Panzer Model Illinois for Lens. Thumbs up. Southeast Sappers moving in. Nathan applying more and more pressure here to Lens. South side here moving up for the victory point there. Looking to stop the bleeding Vickers. They rather aggressive set up there by Nathan. Definitely not good there. Bazooka fire there on the 250 doing a bit of damage. Got the machine gun. Artillery called in and a turn here from Nathan as the assault continues. Foot guard spearheading the effort. Crusader tank with Recce section flanking from the north here. Good push. Foot guards dodging the worst of it. Pack 38 needs to turn around to deal with this. Panzer III arriving, foot guards. There you go, grenading on all the bunch up units. Lens handing too much at the same time. There we go, big explosion. Could have been worse though. He actually got surprisingly lightly off that one. Crusaders in shots, Panzer rushing in now. Incendiary round off here, 2-pounder gun easy with that Panzer III. But the way Nathan is positioning the Crusader, this particularly nasty bush is blocking his line of sight for his 2-pounder gun. Another hefty push here. Nathan this time around wasn't quite to do as much damage. He's got more foot guards on the way there, more stout British yeomanry, which to beat back the Germans. South side here, we got Panzers on the southern victory point. Thumbs up.
Welcome to the front. Can't take us with you.
And I need to repair that Crusader. Another Pack 38 out here for Lens. Obviously concerned about those British Crusaders, possibly about Matildas. So of course committing to more anti-tank guns. Fixing up the Panzerkampfwagen 3 Ausführung L. First mass-produced model to feature the 50mm gun. There was some versions of the model, known as the J1, that would sort of see the gun there added as an upgrade, but not really like any significant numbers. And here we go, Plunder, Firestorm, Intel Disruption Beacon. Crusader rushing forwards, fully repaired. Plus a bit. And there you go. Lens ordering the assault. Screaming down his radio headset to order the men forwards. Deutschland! Forwards! Panzers there being slightly pushed back, but the Crusader, of course, proving to be an excellent foil for the attacking infantry there, and the Pantry, of course, already withdrawing. Might be hoping to just bait his opponent into charging into the Pack 38. That could have been the actual plan. He just feigned retreat, as they're known. At least his belly can do them in Kofi. But will Nathan take the bait? Will he think of this retreat as weakness out of his opponent? We got two 250-3s, so we got foot guard time from north here. Nice flank here by Nathan. Almost got one of the 250-3s. Panzer's willing to deal here. Vickers come in the center. Could also flank in from the south. But Nathan is already like extending in the south quite aggressively with the sappers. Another tank on the way there. Looks to be another Crusader here out of Nathan. Two pounder gun inching forwards. Troops are being mauled. Good shot on the Panther 3 here. Back here, reinforcing here. He needs to get moving again. He needs to keep up the attack here. More shots fired. Pack 38 though. Scores a great hit. Almost got the Panther 3 there. Is Nathan going to risk it? Yes, he charged in with the Crusader tank here. Willing to make the trade. Gets the Panther 3 out the cost of Crusader. Foot guards moving forwards here. Takes out the 250-3. Honestly thought he was going to go for the ambulance, but I guess he doesn't. That's going to take it out anyways because Lenz is now so preoccupied. He only withdrew a bit there. So that ended up again another decent trade here. In fact, pretty good for Nathan. If you lose the foot guards, a lot less. But you know, 250-3 ambulance and a Panther 3 for Crusader is pretty solid. But now losing the foot guards, that became a lot less great math there for Nathan. Other Crusader being hit there with incendiary rounds. Foot guards charging in. Firestorm here, lighting up the entire there. In the south here, Sav has been caught with German infantry. And Vickers finding his arse lit on fire. Fresh ambulance there out for Lenz. He's finding those front lines steadily becoming a bit tougher to hold here, though he still has plenty of infantry. It's just all the other things that the sort of Jose is starting to explode here for him. And the Pack 38 is now being turned against the infantry here. So only highlighting the pressure that Lenz, I think, is starting to, you know, suffer from. More Panzer Pioneers, Lenz struggling with fuel. As for Nathan, well, he's definitely not struggling with fuel now as much. Might see another Crusader, could see Matildas, could see Grants. We'll have to see. Fresh punch when he scored out. And looks to be another Crusader tank here for Nathan. Infantry laying down heavy. Volumes of machine gun fire here. Bazookas lying about in there. Could pick that up, that wouldn't be a half bad idea here. Bit of pressure up north again. He keeps forgetting about this victory point there. There go double incendiary run into the Crusader tank here. Panzer is in the flank here. Two pounder gun just sort of hope to catch something there. Doesn't quite manage. Fresh wave of troops here, and there you go, two pounder gun being slammed by the Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz 18. 271 was 278. There we go, more Pack 38 finding the Crusader, second Crusader moving in. British forces charging ahead here. Lenz. Ooh, artillery called in here. Another incendiary barrage there. Crusader charging from the north here. Nice flank here. And we got the Bazooka 5, we got grenades as well here. Pack 38, crew goes down. 250-3. Good push here by Nathan. Lenz clearly underestimated Nathan's tenacity and more crucial that flank from the Crusader. Thumbs up. Doing some real damage now here to Lenz. Got one of the Pack 38s. He's rushing in the ambulance. And lost one of his Panther in his squad. Now that is quite devastating on top of the other losses. He's finally going for another Panther 3 here. He is really starting to suffer now. Nathan trying to sneak in some extra wipes there.
Enemy at 250 points.
250 points there, but still, Nathan is really starting to hurt his opponent. Lenz's lead is starting to look a lot less great here. Nathan, I have to say, is making fairly good use of those Crusader tanks when he's actually flanking around. Two-pounder gun back in action. And to fear those suffering immense... Crusader tanks suffering immense amount of damage. We'll need, of course, the Saps there to work hard to fix it up. Lenz again following it back here. Playing a somewhat defensive strategy here, which of course the DAK is always a bit tricky. Though, of course, Battlefield Espionage does have all that cloaking stuff. Big old hit there. Another push forwards. And we got the Panther Fleet striking in here.
Artillery batteries are on standby.
Another pack for it for Lenz, again clearly highlighting his concern with British armour. Another 250-3 there out of Lenz. Unsurprisingly.
My crew needs orders.
During the Panther some light repairs. Well, Nate try again rush the centre here from various angles. He's going to try and focus again a bit in the south. He could also try both. Bit more risk, obviously he has to spread out his forces more thinly, which makes it easy for Lenz to just focus on one or the other. We'll have to see what happens. Saps catching the punch in the south. The Crusader remains from the sub, not quite committed. There's an MG-34 lying about.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
There you go, pushing up the centre as well here. Bit of sniping in the south, Panther charging in, but there goes. Panzer Pioneers about to get wiped out as well here. Sabba's done it, also about to get wiped, but the Panzer Pioneers do bite the bullet. Crusader rushing in here. In the centre, they still continue the foot guard to spare in the effort here. And we see Lenz also, of course, ends up extending, but Nathan does appear to be actually a bit better at handling this, unlike Lenz. And this, of course, means Nathan wins big there. Another 250-3 knocked out. Panther Fleet's about to get knocked with the Crusader tank here. We got the foot guards blocking the retreat here. Almost got it. One more shot, but the foot guards go down before it gets it off. Gets the Panther Fleet. He's going to lose them for sure. Still, he now has 2 tanks versus Lenz's none. That said, Nathan does need to be more careful with all these infantry losses. Got another Crusader on the way. He also needs to get those victory points back into his hands. Could of course salvage a bit more there. For some extra guns. 2-pounder gun being brought back to the front line. He's got some victory point here. Panzer is charging in there. Will Lenz go for another Panther 3? I mean, unless he's going for formidable service, it's really all his best option at the moment, I think. Of course, more infantry wouldn't hurt either. Grenade exchange here. One very much one of it by the Germans. And the 2-pounder gun once more is expired. Honestly, Nathan might benefit from a bit of to somehow try and counter it. Obviously, Mortars will struggle with this. His best bet would, in a sense, then be the Bishop. Which obviously would be a bit of an investment at this point, but it might actually help too with the way, you know, Lenz does play. And we got another pack 30 on the way there for Lenz. Correctly reading here that Nathan's just going to keep churning out Crusader tanks. I still feel like 3 pack 38s might be able to come in at that stage. He might as well just go for the, you know, Flak 36. That would certainly serve as a bigger reminder to Nathan. Not to bring his tiny tanks to his front lawn. Yeah, quite a few light vehicles knocked out. Unvehicle train there for Nate. Finally. More flares. Pretty consistent use of the ability, by the way, there. Thumbs up. Rushing for that center, but there you go. Lenz halts the bleed. He buys that crucial time. Seconds advancing. Explosions, Vicker setting up here. We've got creeping barrage like here for Nathan at this point. Probably realizing he's not going to exactly need the archer here, most likely against Lenz at this point. So he just goes for the more explosive option, which of course is the creeping barrage. I mean, if he was up against a Tiger tank, he probably would have gone for the Archer, but, well, no Tigers anytime soon out of Lens, that's for sure. His economy's just not in a position to do that. And there go more 20 rounds here. Of course, if Nathan does catch on to how many anti-tank Lens does have, I mean, a Bishop could prove to be a really good investment, in particular on the map this small. Though, of course, you could still try and like flank around, swarm the Crusaders from various angles, in which case their guns are quite good at picking apart anti-tank gun crews. That, of course, is another angle there to consider for Nathan, particularly I don't think Lens has been mining any of like the various approaches on the flank, so going in like with the Crusader flank like that could be really effective play there by Nathan. But again, it does require that Nathan does go for it. And certainly, again, even like on a map like this, it's going to be a bit tougher due to, again, being a bit bottlenecked on those sides. But it could be a great way to quickly overcome his opponent. And I think that's actually the Matilda he's going for once. Yes, indeed, the Matilda to ever take that out of Nathan. Obviously got this infantry and all that, though. Due to slower sides, it actually is a surprisingly good target for Pack 38s when they get the incendiary munitions. There you go, artillery firing down, mortar's been caught. Ammon's been caught here. There you go, creeping barrage, supporting the push here. Troops are caught in it. Lens quite paying attention. There you go, flanking with the Crusader tanks here. Nice push there beneath. Might get a white P on the Panzer escort here. Got it. Another white P on Lens and the Germans. More artillery fire around the center here. So mixing regular barrages with creeping barrages and a flank on the sides there. Thumbs up to Nath. That was pretty well executed. This one I think suffered no real significant casualties. Well, again, doing a fair bit of damage to his opponent. We've got armed reserves in for Lens. He is committing to it, but at this stage, the question is, will it be enough in time? You pack Matilda moving forwards here. Crusaders being hammered. Could see another wipe or two here, which would be absolutely crushing blows here to him. And again, in this case, it's almost like what he's basically doing is kind of using the Matildas, but he's presenting a big target that his opponent has to focus on, and then using the Crusaders to then exploit the gaps made in Lens's attention as he focuses all the guns on the Matilda, and of course try to turn the Crusaders as they pull through. But then that means they can't focus on the Matilda. So this is actually a pretty clever tactic there of Nathan. 2 thumbs up. This is pretty devious. There we go. Just on pause. Game is over. But yeah, that was really well done. Oh wow, that's been a while since we got that one. Maybe it's because of pause there. I don't know. But I'll wait. GG. Game over there. Game over. So hopefully that match changes gave you some ideas for your matches. This is Imperial Cheers. See you all for watching. You're all a wonderful audience. Bye everyone.